Gonzalo, and I will be your moderator for this morning's program. Before we start, let us all bow our heads and put ourselves in the presence of our Lord with a short prayer. Again, mabuting araw po. Indeed, this is a good day because today we are relaunching the new and improved SSS Mobile app. So before we continue, let me acknowledge the men and women responsible for the fruition of this milestone. From the Social Security system, led by no less than our President, Madam Aurora C. Ignacio, the head from the SSS Legal and Enforcement Group, Senior Vice President, Voltaire T. Agas. From the Member Relations and Support Division and the concurring acting head of the Member Services and Support Group, my boss, Vice President Normita Doctor. Department Manager 3 of the Member Electronic Services Department, Ms. Arceli Cruz, Carlos. And from the Exact IT Services Incorporated, we also have its president, Mr. Rodrigo Perez. Also with him is Ms. Angel Ong, Mr. Richard Grimaldo, Mr. Mariano Mejia, Mr. J. Amoroso, Mr. Christopher Maglunog. So to formally open today's event and give her a welcome message, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the President and CEO of the Social Security System, Madam Aurora C. Ignacio.
On behalf of the Social Security System, I wish to welcome you all to today's relaunching of the enhanced SSS Mobile app. Launched in 2018, the SSS Mobile app is envisioned to provide members with SSS information at their fingertips. At the time when mobile apps were starting to evolve from mere gaming or simple banking transactions, the SSS Mobile app was a forerunner for government agencies to provide instant information and transactions to its constituents. As you know, the SSS Mobile app is free for all smartphone users and can be downloaded via the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store, and Huawei App Gallery. The SSS recorded nearly 60 million SSS mobile app transactions for the entire 2020. Interestingly, this figure is 5 times more than almost 12 million transactions recorded in the preceding year. Application downloads in the entire 2020 reached about 7.38 million, which is a huge 221% increase from the nearly 2.30 million downloads recorded in 2019. For the enhanced mobile app that we are relaunching today, one of the key drivers is the pressing need for non-contact service channels in the light of COVID-19 and the economic difficulties, limited physical mobility that it has caused. The SSS has had to work double time in pushing to the fore its online transactions, whether through its my.sss portal in the SSS website or through this SSS mobile app, especially in providing ease, speed, and convenience to our members and employers. As the whole world learns to live and cope with the new normal. Institutions such as the SSS are adapting as well. This enhanced mobile app, which we developed with Exacta Inc., is a step in the right direction in providing efficient and effective government service, even without face-to-face transaction. Thank you again for this opportunity, and I look forward to your questions during the open forum later. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, PCEO Ignacio. I know most of the participants today are curious on how the
This meeting is being recorded.
app works. Is it really better than the old version? Is it user friendly? Now, to answer your curiosity, let us watch this video presentation.
Advancements in information technology pave the way to technological progress. One of those advancements is the development of mobile applications on our smartphones that entertain us, inform us, and help us deal with our important daily undertakings. All that at our fingertips. In 2018, the Social Security System launched the SSS Mobile app for its members and employers anywhere in the world. Designed to provide timely and convenient online access to members' records and SSS information, the SSS Mobile app quickly shot to the top of the most downloaded mobile application for productivity. Since then, it has maintained its lead as a top downloaded mobile app. With the COVID-19 pandemic and the ensuing new normal, SSS is pleased to introduce the enhanced mobile app. With improved and added features, the new SSS Mobile app now has a more user-friendly and responsive interface for a more convenient and secure experience anytime and anywhere. Let us have a closer look at those improved and added features for our members and employers. Once you log in, you will see your home dashboard containing the following: welcome greeting with your name and SSS number. Tap on your photo or slide right to access the side drawer, which has the links to your active and enrolled disbursement accounts, documentary requirements, terms of service, feedback, release notes, SSS social media accounts, and help. Sliding and banner ads, activity history, floating access button, quick access buttons linking to the SSS branch locator, generate PRN, inbox notification, and members profile. Once you log out, you will be asked for an optional exit survey, which will help us improve the features of the app further. Just a reminder, always keep your usernames and passwords secure and confidential. Unscrupulous individuals or groups may take advantage of this convenience and put your personal information at risk. So download or update the SSS mobile app on your mobile device now. The SSS mobile app is a part of Express. Mas pinadali, mas pinasimple, mas pinabilis.
All right, see, that's how easy and convenient it is to use the new SSS mobile app. Katulad nga ng aming tagline na mas pinadali, mas pinasimple, at mas pinabilis. So before we open the floor for the second part of our program, which is the press conference, we would like first to remind you of our house rules. So for our first house rules questions will be entertained after all presentations are finished. Questions shall be cursed through the chat box. So ilagay lang po ninyo sa chat box yung mga katanungan natin. And please put your mic on mute at all times. So please keep these house rules in mind so that we can keep the queuing orderly and for our panelists to be able to address all questions from our respective participants. So let me first acknowledge our media partners who continuously show their support to us. So we have from Bulgar, Miss Ana Bonifacio. From Philippine Star, Elijah Rosales. From UNTV, Rome Travallo. From TV5, Jen Kalimon. From DZMM, ABS-CBN, si Sir Alvin El Chico. From Malaya, Angela Celis. From Inquirer, Ben De Vera. From DCEC, Lou Medina. Miss Charm Ragiles of GMA Regional TV. Maria Victoria Gumabaw of Aliw Radio Home Radio Naga 95.1. FM Ronda Balita. So Mr. Joel Kabatulan at PIA Calamba. Ms. Cecile Maloles, PIA Cordillera. From DZYT, Ms. Sofia Senok. From Panay News, Ms. Naira G. Armada. Ms. Rose Bernales from DXRD. From PTV4, Mr. J. Lagang. From DXOW, Edgar Candia. Mr. Edsel Estuye of Care 104.3. From Radyo Veritas Legazpi, Ronaldo Serrano. Miss Ana Marie Flores de Mary ng Southern Luzon News Star. Miss Maria Teresa Tan from Davao Disaster Radio, PIA Zamboanga. Miss Ruby Agustin from Mindanao Today. From GMA7, DYSS, Mr. Lloyd Suarez. Super Radio Cebu, Michelle Palaupsanon, from the Freeman. So Miss Miriam Basig from DWMR, AM Palawan, and Junex Napalyakan, DYLA. So before we begin our open forum, may I ask everyone to kindly turn on your cameras for the group photo po. Mag-picture taking muna po tayo. Paki-open po muna lahat ng ating mga cameras, sa ating mga gadgets and mobile phones. So while waiting po for everyone to open their cameras, I also want to acknowledge Miss Bea Laforga, from Business World. Miss Berna Nicolas from Business Mirror, PIA La Union. And from PIA Calamba, Jasmine Clarice Taasan. So we have already sent po yung aming PR sa inyong mga email, respective emails of our participants today. So are all the cameras open na para ho mag-start na po tayo? Ayun, naka-open na lahat. Si Sir Fernan. Sir Fernan. From GMA News, DNG, kindly open po your camera para ho ma-start na po natin yung picture taking. Okay, let's count. Para ho sa picture taking. 1, 2, 3, smile. So another take. So 1, 2, 3, smile. So yun po. Let's now meet our panelists. So we have from Social Security System, our president, our very own president and CEO, Madam Aurora C. Ignacio. So the head of another finalist po, the head of our legal and enforcement group, Senior Vice President Voltaire P. Agas. The head of Member Relation and Support Division and the concurring acting head of Member Services and Support Group, Vice President Normita Doctor. The Department Manager 3 of the Member Electronic Services Department, Ms. Arceli Carlos. So our partner from the Exact IT Services, yung President, si Mr. Rodrigo Perez. Hi, sir.
Pwede ka mag-TV.
So with him, si Miss Angel Ong, Mr. Richard Grimaldo, Mr. Mariano Mejia, Mr. J. Amoroso, and last but not the least, Mr. Christopher Maglunog. So the floor is now open for questions. Let me just read yung first question po natin. From Sir Alvin El Chico. Ano-anong services ang pwedeng ma-avail through the app? Can we give a simulation how a member can apply for a salary loan, for instance, using this supposed enhanced app? So to answer this question, may we call on Ma'am Normita Doctor?
Yeah, good morning everyone. Actually, we already have a lot of services available in our mobile app. So we have a member portal, and also recently we just implemented the employer portal. So for the member portal, they can access the records and check their membership information, their contributions, and then they can also see if they have filed for a benefit, the status of their benefit application, or if they have loan, they can also check the loan status or even the statement of accounts of the outstanding balance of their loan. And for the different transactions, they can, most especially, they can generate the PRN and also proceed to the payment. Since we also have payment partners already with the mobile app, we have the PayMaya, and then we also have the different credit cards from the bank and the BPI. Yeah, and then and also they can also submit maternity notification and file their salary loan using the SSS Mobile app. For the employer portal, they can already update. For the employers, they can also check their basic employer information, and also this is a new feature of this mobile app. They can check the disbursement account that they enrolled for the benefit and loan proceeds, and then they can also update their contact information. So for the salary loan, maybe Arcel can explain on how to use this facility.
For finding a salary loan, the upper right-hand corner, and the member can
Mukhang nawala po si Ma'am Arcel. Ma'am Arcel?
Attorney, mahina siya, attorney. Hindi masyadong marinig. Tapos pwede ba pag nagsalita siya ang lalabas sa screen?
Okay po.
Thank you.
Noted, sir. For our technical staff po, as requested, baka pwede daw po spotlight yung the person who's answering the questions. So for our second question, or Ma'am Arcel, are you ready po? Are you ready na po? Ma'am Arcel?
Hello? Naririnig na po ako?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So doon po sa upper right-hand corner ng mobile app, there's a plus sign there. And pag kinlik po ito, it will display all the icons. And one of the icons is for salary loan. That's when click will enable po the member to apply for salary loan through the mobile app. Now, basically, yung user experience, pareho din po naman sa my.sss account sa SSS website. But it is a requirement that the filer, the member borrower, must already have a disbursement account na enrolled po sa bangko, savings account po. That's the requirement po for salary loan. Now, pag mayroon na po, pwede na po siya mag-proceed ng filing. If eligible, the system will display po the amount that the member can borrow, and the system also provide option for the member to choose a lower amount. And di-display din po ang kanyang certifying employer. So yung last three employers po, ay saselect lang po niya yung kanyang current employer. And then upon submission of the loan application, that application will go to the employer for certification or approval. Once approved, yun na po ang start po para po i-process na yung kanyang loan application. And lahat po naman ito, the member will receive email notification. So kung certified na po ang kanyang loan application, may notification din po. And once na-grant na po, meron din po siyang email na nakatanggap. So yun po yung experience po ng user kapag po nag-file siya ng loan application using the mobile app. Of course, ang login po na gagamitin ay yung kanya din pong login user ID and password na meron siya sa my.sss account.
Attorney, sorry, pwede mag-follow up para diretso niya na lang. All in all, gaano kahaba ang process from the filing to the release of the loan proceeds? Sorry po.
Ang filing po ay, ang process po ng filing is mabilis po, depende po sa approval ng employer. So, employer is given 3 days within which to approve po or certify the salary loan. Kung ma-approve po naman kagad, yun na po, mapaprocess na po kasi na-verify na po na eligible siya at the front end. And ang crediting po naman within 2 to 5 days po sa bank account po na kanya pong in-enroll sa my.sss or specifically po sa disbursement account enrollment module po under the my.sss account of the member.
Thank you. Attorney, sorry, Marisa, Attorney Marisa, thank you.
Ay, maraming salamat. So, for our second question from Ma'am Lou Medina. With so many scammers these days, how safe is the mobile app? So this question will be answered from our partner from the Exact IT Services. May we call on its president, Mr. Rodrigo Perez, to answer this question?
Can I answer the question?
Or
related
any
to that?
representative po from Exact IT Services?
Yes. This is Richard Grimaldo from Exact and I1 Resources. For the safety of the app,
Attorney Sao?
Yes.
Attorney Sao?
Yes po.
Yeah, yeah, siguro we can answer that from our side. So as mentioned earlier, one of the controls that we have right now is that we have to ensure that the member is properly registered in our my.sss, and then before they can log in to the SSS mobile app, they have to encode and enter their username and their password. So it is important. Maybe we want also to take advantage of this to remind again our members na it is really important that they have to keep their username and password safe so that to ensure the privacy and the security of their account. So those are the control measures that we implemented to ensure the privacy and safety of our mobile app.
Thank you, Ma'am Nornie. Another question from Michelle Palaugsanon from the Freeman. How many SSS members are in Cebu? So this question could be answered by also my boss, Vice President Normita Doctor.
Actually, I don't have the data right now on the number of membership per region. But based on the latest data that we released, SSS has already reached around 40 million members nationwide. So we already have a lot of numbers. And for the downloads, for the mobile app downloads, we already have more than 15.36 million have already downloaded the SSS mobile app. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Normy. So for our next question from Maria Victoria Gumabao. Her question is, what about membership account updating, which requires supporting document submission? Can we also process online? So this will be answered by Ma'am Arcel. Ma'am Arcel. Ma'am Arcel, we can't hear you lang po. Ma'am Arcel? Ayan,
Heard na.
okay na po, ma'am.
Opo. Kung ang updating po is pertain to the contact information po ng miyembro, tulad po ng kanyang mailing address, cellphone number, o kaya landline number, email address, hindi po na kailangan ng supporting documents. It can be done po through the SSS mobile app already using the update contact info link. Pero yung question po ba is updating po of Mama Risa, membership updating of
Again, ma'am, what about membership account updating, which requires supporting document submission? Can we also process it online? Yun.
Ay, oo. Kung kapag yung membership status po yung kanyang po tinutukoy, it's not yet available in the SS mobile app, pero available na po sa website sa my.sss account po under simple corrections.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Marcel. So, that's clear. Hindi pa po siya available via the mobile app, but it can be done via the my.sss account. Yun po yung in-access via our website, which is www.sss.gov.ph. So for our next question, good morning po. Pwede po bang ma-access ang app offline? Madami pa rin pong walang Wi-Fi at data. This question is from Ma'am Miriam Basi.
Hello, Attorney Sao.
Yes,
just like the other apps that are available in the market now, SSS mobile app can only be accessed when a member or an individual has an internet access. So we don't have offline access yet of the SSS mobile app.
Thank you, Ma'am Normy. So for our next question from Luens Barcena. From DZGB Legazpi po. May I just ask po if dito sa Bicol region, accessible na po ang SSS app? And yung mga di marunong po ng online, ano po ang assistance na gagawin sa kanila? So this will be addressed again by VP Normie.
Yeah, so the SSS mobile app can be accessed nationwide and actually even abroad. This can be accessed. And then for those na hindi marunong ng online, actually we have or those walang mga access sa mga internets, we have our e-centers in our branches where they can do that, but not using the SSS mobile app, but they will be using the SSS, their SSS account, my.sss account under the web registration. So it is important right now since we are offering a lot of online services, and for convenience also for our members, we really encourage our members right now to register in our website using and to create for them to create a my.sss account. Kasi with the creation of the my.sss account, they can do a lot of transactions already with the SSS, and that is also the gateway for them to use the SSS mobile app. Thank you.
Attorney,
Thank you, Ma'am Normie.
ay Attorney Mapalo, makisuyo naman please na nag-ooperate. Yung mukha po ang kailangan namin ng nagsasalita. Hindi po yung text questions kasi sa TV po kami eh. Sayang lang po pag hindi makikita yung mukha na nagsasalita. Please, we don't need a text question. Yung kailangan namin yung resource person na kung pwede i-pin. Thank you.
Noted, Sir Alvin. For our tech team, kindly acknowledge yung suggestion from Mr. Alvin. Ayan, thank you so much. So for our next question, from Mr. Alvin El Chico, are members required to use the new enhanced app for all transactions, or may option pa rin to do face-to-face and walk-in clients? So this will be answered by our President, Madam Aurora C. Ignacio.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. It is not mandatory to use the mobile app, but for ease of doing business and, to make life easier because of the mobility in quarantine, and so that you will not have to go out of your house, your comfort zone, it is very convenient to use the mobile app, really. But we will still entertain walk-in, face-to-face members going to the branches. As much as possible, we will teach them when they're there. We will teach them how to use automated applications and transactions, so that later on, when they have the means to do it via web or mobile, they will find the convenience, better than going to the branches. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am. This question will also be answered by Ma'am PCO. From Joel Kabaktulan, from Ronda Balita. How safe po ang app for security of the members?
Okay. Yes, I think this was earlier answered. When we worked on the providing the different applications in the mobile app, we made sure that all the safety protocols are in place, and all the firewalls, even the cybersecurity issues were also addressed, and in the mobile app, the same way we did it for the my.sss portal. We have the security of the members in mind, as well as the data that is inputted in the mobile app, and the data that we keep in the SSS records. So it is very safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am PCO. So another question. From Sir Alvin El Chico. There are members required. I'm sorry. Is there a specific year model of the iPhone for the SSS mobile app, or is it also compatible with older model of phones? Will I still be able to download and use the SSS mobile app if I have an older model smartphone? I'm sorry, this is not a question from Mr. Alvin El Chico. So again, is there a specific year or model of the phone for the SSS mobile app to work, or is it also compatible with older model phones? Will I still be able to download and use the SSS mobile app if I have an older model smartphone? So this question will be answered by VP Normie.
Yeah. Actually, yes. We are not aware about selection of mobile devices for this new SSS mobile app. But maybe we can request Mar or Richard from Exact Incorporated to enlighten us about this and further discuss this matter. Thank you. So maybe we can have Richard or Mar from Exact.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Morning, Richard.
Yes, hello. Naririnig niyo po ako?
Yes, sir. Good morning po, Sir
Okay.
Richard.
Yes, siguro wala dito ang ating ka-partner si Mar, which is our lead developer. So for the information of everyone, sa compatibility ng ating mga devices, yung latest version natin complies with the backward compatibility. Ang estimated lang naman is 2 years backward. So I'm not very familiar with the versions of the iOS, but for the Android, it is the what we call that the latest version of the Android, which is, sorry, I'm not very familiar with the with the versioning, and I hope Mark is here, who is more familiar with that. But during the discussion with our tech lead, he just mentioned that the backward compatibility of the most of the iOS and Android are are secured. So accepted siya. But yung mga luma na talaga na ginamit natin for the version 3.0 ng mobile ng SSS Mobile, some of it are supported, but may mga we are allowing everyone to upgrade because yung sa OS din kasi may required. So yung mga mga smartphones na luma na talaga, may possibility na hindi na talaga siya compatible. Ayun lang po muna ang masasabi ko.
Thank you, Sir Richard. Para po sa susunod na...
Attorney Sao?
Yes, ma'am.
Just to add siguro, actually, there is a process on how they can update using the SSS mobile app. So, they can check naman. Meron kasing update button doon dito sa mobile app. So, they can use that update button. So, kung hindi mag-work yung update button, they can uninstall the old version and then install the new version. So, I think hindi siguro masyadong magiging issue pa yung mga old mobile app as long as smart siya. So they have two options for them to upload the new mobile app.
Yes,
Thank you, Attorney Sam.
Yes, ma'am, just to add also, kasi every time naman na we download from a stores, actually sa Android and iOS, if your phone is not compatible with the current or the latest version of the app, hindi talaga siya mag-a-appear sa store. So, kung alimbawa yung mobile phone mo, nag-access ka sa stores at hinanap mo si SSS, automatic po yan, hindi yan lalabas. So, hindi siya may install. So, meaning to say, yung phone mo is not compatible with the mobile app. Yan po.
Thank you, Sir Richard. For the next question, if the service I need is not available via SSS mobile app, does that mean that I have to go to the nearest SSS branch instead? So this question will be answered again by VP Normie.
What's the question again, Attorney Sao?
If the service I need is not available via SSS mobile app, does that mean that I have to go to the nearest SSS branch?
Yeah. Actually, we have services that are not yet available even in our website and the mobile app, especially for those na nagko-correct ng mga information nila and they have to be interviewed or submit supporting documents. So for those instances, the members are really required to go to the branches. And right now, since we are implementing health and safety protocols in our branches, we accept walk-ins, but we encourage the members to adopt or use the number coding scheme which we have in our branches right now para maiwasan din yung congestion in our branches. So yan, they can still go to the branches. Attorney Sal.
Thank you po, VP Normie. So another question. Does the branch locator also indicate the operating hours of the branches as well as if it is open or closed for the day? So the question will be addressed by Ma'am Normie again.
So for the branch locator, we have here the PIN address and the contact information of that branch. But the operating hours are not included since considering that the situation that we have right now under the pandemic, that we are not aware if a certain branch will be operating on a shorter period or it will be closed due to some suspect exposure to COVID. So we did not include that in as part of the branch locator, but they can contact the branch since we indicated therein the contact information of the branch to check if the branch is open. And also in the SSS mobile app, one of the feature of the new or the enhanced SSS mobile app is we have inbox notification. So we will try as much as possible to include any events or any maintenance that is being done by the SSS to be part of that notification so that our members will be informed beforehand of any activities in our branches. So we will be working on that. So it will be a push notification. So they don't have to ask for that information. They will be informed. So please expect that in the near future also to be implemented. Thank you.
Thank you po, Ma'am Normie. So another question from Ms. Ruby Agustin. Para sa mga voluntary contributors, pwede na po bang i-download ang SSS app anytime now? Thank you. So again, this will be answered by Ma'am Normie or Ma'am Arcel po. Ma'am Normie?
Yes, oo. Lahat po ng miyembro pwede po nang mag-download po ng SSS Mobile app. Hanapin po lang ang SSS Mobile app sa Play Store po ng Google or sa Huawei App Gallery. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Marcel. So another question. There's an additional answer for yung question po kanina natin na kung magiging compatible po for other mobile phones. May sagot po si Miss Angelica Ong from Exact IT. Just to add, for iOS, compatibility requires iOS 9.3 or later version. So yun po yung kailangan na mobile devices for the iOS devices po. So another question. I am in the process of having my second SSS number canceled. Can I already use the SSS mobile app for my real SSS number? Or do I have to wait for my second SSS number to be canceled before I start using this service?
Hi, good morning again. Dapat po sana, kasi po yung login sa mobile app ay yung pong sa website. So, kailangan po muna mag-register siya sa my.sss, sa SSS website, using the retained SS number po. So, we suggest or advise na pasuhin mo na po yung cancellation ng number at retention ng isang number. At pagka nakuha niya na po yung retained SS number niya, mag-register po siya sa SSS website using the retained SS number para makakuha po siya ng user ID and password kasi the same user ID and password din po ang gagamitin niya sa pag-login naman sa SSS Mobile. So, mag-register po gamit po yung retained test number. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Arcel. So, next question. My business is still undergoing the process of application in SSS since mid-2020. Since I am not yet able to register my employees, I give their SSS contributions in cash and they contribute to the SSS as self-employed instead. One of them is about to give birth. How can I use the employer portal in the SSS mobile app for the sickness and maternity claim reimbursement? So this will be answered again by Ma'am Arcel.
Okay. Yung sickness and maternity reimbursement filing po, hindi pa po available sa employer portal sa SSS Mobile app. Pero sa tanong po na I get it po na yung pong mga empleyado po ay narehistro po as self-employed. Kasi kung self-employed po, ang magagawa lang po kasi sa mobile app is the filing of maternity notification as of now. So pagka maternity po reimbursement sa my.sss po siya, sa website. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Marcel. So another question. My previous admin staff recently expired and we cannot access our SSS mobile app account and our business email registered in our SSS account. Is there a way, and we cannot access our email registered in our SSS account. Is there a way to retrieve it? So, Ma'am Arcel, could you please answer po yung tanong?
Yes, ma'am. Opo. Ang gagawin lang ma'am po nila, kasi pandemic ngayon, they can send us an email at online service assistance@sss.gov.ph. Naka-attach po doon yung letter request from the authorized signatory or the person granting authority of the company. Ang mga pangalan po ay naka-indicate sa kanilang sinubmit na specimen signature card or form L501 sa SSS with attached IDs po of the person granting authority or authorized signatory. Ngayon, i-evaluate na po namin yon para po i-process po yung request po for updating of company email address as well as yung pong resetting of the account. Kasi malamang po hindi na nila alam din yung login credentials dahil umalis na po yung staff nila. Hindi properly turned over. Okay, so yun lang, yung po. Thank you po.
Attorney Sao, siguro just to repeat, ang email address is online service assistance. Tuloy-tuloy yun, small letters. Online service assistance at sss.gov.ph. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Normy. For our last two questions, from Joel Kabaktulan, from Ronda Balita, do you have loan condonation programs since we are in pandemic? So this question will be answered by our PCO, Ma'am Aurora C. Ignacio.
Yes, for the loan condonation program, we are now studying one for one of the loan products, and as soon as we have the guidelines crafted and approved, we will probably announce the program. Thank you. Hopefully within the year or the coming months. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am. So, meron pa po ang isang pahabol na question pa. Good morning po. Ilan lahat ang miyembro ng SSS nationwide and may I know ilan na ang nakapag-download this time and nakapag-process ng kanilang transactions initially and how successful? Second question, pwede po ba ito sa apps ireklamo ang ibang employer na hindi mag-remit sa contribution? Ma'am Narmi?
For the total number of downloads, the SSS mobile app was downloaded 15.36 million times as of May 2021. So for the total number of transactions, the total The total number of total transactions as of May is we already have 10 million, 101 million transactions using the SSS mobile app. So this includes yung mga viewing of their membership information, their contributions, their loan and benefit status, as well as submission of maternity notification, use of the PRN. So we have a total of 101 million since 2018 up to May 2021. And so far, these transactions are successful, meaning we were able to process their transactions using the SSS mobile app. Okay, so.
Thank you po, Ma'am Normie. So for our last question, how can these, from Rolando Serrano, how can this online SSS app help more members, especially those who are with little access to internet? So this last question will be answered by Vice President Normita Doctor.
Yeah. So actually, as we mentioned earlier, this mobile app, this will be a very handy platform for our SSS members to transact with SSS. So we open this option, especially now that we are in the situation where we are required to less due to less mobility. Na yung mga members namin is they don't have to go to our branches for them to transact or access the record with SSS. So this is very handy. Although apart from the My.SSS, this is one of the top online facility that we have now with SSS. So we are continuously enhancing or improving this mobile app in order to serve our members better. So for those, for the earlier question on the limited access to internet, of course, we are also aware of this situation, especially in our rural areas wherein they have limited. And this service, our online facility service, is still complemented by our e-centers in the branches. So they can visit our branches, especially for those who have no internet, and they can use the internet facility of SSS and go to the e-center. But we really encourage our members to register with our website kasi that is the gateway talaga for the transactions that they will be doing. Kasi kahit pupunta sila sa branches namin, we will be asking them to use the e-center, meaning they should be already registered with the SSS or registered with the SSS website for them to transact or inquire about their records.
Thank you.
Yes, Attorney Sao. If
Yes,
that is the last question, may I butt in and answer the question of Alvin or Chico regarding the remittances? I saw that in the chat box. I just wanted to answer before you close the question and answer portion. No? Yes, you're right. Our contribution has declined in year 2020 as a result of the pandemic. However, the contribution was reduced also. The number of paying members was reduced also from somewhere around 17 million to just 16 million paying members, 2019 versus 2020. Our contribution also was significantly reduced, but we were able to manage the payment of the benefits for the year, the first year of our pandemic. Our investments that helped, that we retired during the year helped us sustain and paid all the benefits for the members, especially the pensioners. No? But we are already seeing, the paying members trying to come back. And so we're seeing an improvement in the number of paying members to come back. And as you can see, we have grown the membership from somewhere around 38 million to 40 million. And we hope to also see an improvement in the paying members. Positively, we're trying to be positive about it, and we are hoping that what we're saying now will remain until the end of the year. unless we see a lot more of businesses closing within the year, we will see the same trend. But they're slowly coming back, and we're picking up. So we assure the members of the SSS that we will continue to pay the benefits and the claims. Thank you for that question.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
that
Salamat,
gives an
ma'am.
assurance to the membership, no, that we're here to serve them, because their contribution is their savings, and so we have to provide the security when they are needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am PCO. Ihahabol lang po namin yung isang question from Mr. Lloyd kasi hindi po nasagot kanina. Yung pwede raw po ba ireklamo sa app yung di nagbabayad na employer, Ma'am?
Yeah. So, Mr. Lloyd, actually, that is not yet part of the SSS Mobile and even our SSS My.SSS. So, for those employees na nagko-complain regarding the non-remittance of their contributions by the employer, they can visit any of our branches because we have account officers that will assist them para matulungan sila na ma-assist sila na makausap itong employer na to kasi payment of contribution for the members is really mandatory. So may mga account officers na makakatulong sa kanila, so they just have to go to the branches at i-report ito, or pwede rin sila magpadala ng email sa member_relations@sss.gov.ph. But mas maganda siguro if they will go there para mapakita nila yung mga proof para immediate ang assistance na maibigay ng ating mga account officers sa kanila. Thank you, Attorney Sao. Thank you, Mr. Lloyd. I hope that answers your question.
Attorney, pwede magpahabol kay Doktor, baka hindi ko lang ma-type ka agad. Ma'am, pahingi naman ng figures doon. Yung sinabi ni PCO, ilan yung hindi na nakabayad ng contribution? 2019 versus 2020.
Yeah, Alvin.
Opo.
In 2019, we had 17.6 million paying members. In 2020, it was 16.1 paying members.
So magkano po yung ilan po yung hindi?
So that's about more than 1 million. 1.5 more or less.
Okay. Magkano po yun ang translation? Ilan yung nawala, kumbaga? Kung nagulog sila, ganito dapat.
Magkakaiba kasi ang contribution nila, but our contribution went down to about somewhere around 19 billion.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Understandable naman po yun kasi may pandemic.
Yes. And it was expected. And in last year, we were expecting really parang marami pa yatang companies or corporations or businesses that might, no? Hopefully na sana makarecover na tayo para hindi na sila magsaraan, hindi umakyat yung unemployment.
Salamat po. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you po ulit, Ma'am PCO. So that is all the time that we have for today. And for our final message, may we ask our PCO, Ma'am Aurora C. Ignacio, to give her final message for our participants today.
Yes, again, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us as we relaunch this very important facility. It's one of the highlights of our digitization process that we have started many years ago, but of course the pandemic brought us to fast track everything last year, and we continue to improve so that we can reach out to the members via automation, so that there will be more people who can transact or inquire without going to the branches. And so may I request you to please spread the news that everybody who is a member of SSS can have the mobile app and get the updates, get their data, the information that they need, and do transactions. So please tell everyone that we're ready to serve all our members through the mobile app. Thank you very much. And good morning.
Thank you, Ma'am CEO. So thank you to our panelists and to all our participants from NCR and regional media partners. So congratulations to the SSS and Exact IT Services Incorporated. I would also like to commend the organizer for today's event, the entire team from the Public Affairs and Special Events Division headed by its acting Vice President, Mr. Fernando Nicolas. So again, this is Attorney Marisa Mapala. Bumabati po sa inyong lahat na mabuting araw. Stay safe everyone and God bless po. Till our next press con, see you po.
Thank you to the team. Thank you to the PASED team for, organizing this. Thank you, everyone. Have a safe day and safe days ahead.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.